Yes, guys, I'm here again on a marathon mode. Marathon, because I need to comply. I need to fulfill my 100th Facebook lives within 7 days. You remember how I started shaking and afraid. I'm still having a little bit sometimes, but I'm getting little by little over it, and my English is becoming fluently, so I getting used to it. But now something else is popping up, another kind of fear, because I'm telling the world now that I need to fulfill 100 Facebook lives within 7 days, and I'm worrying now about not finishing the 100th Facebook live video and Instagram video by the end of the day on Friday, this Friday, January 22. I told the world that I'm doing this live, and I'm doing it. It's hard. It's a lot of work. I'm exhausted, but I need to keep going because I need to keep my eye on the goal. And now I have the fear. Another fear is kicking in, guys, that I will left embarrassed if I don't manage to finish all 100 videos, because I want to fulfill all 100 videos by the end of the day on Friday. And what will happen if I don't finish it? So I'm worrying about failure. Really, if I don't manage to do that, I will think I failed. So are you here with me, guys? Please comment below, send me some love, and I will tell you about the 3 most embarrassing moments in my life. And please don't judge me. Okay? I will start now. The top 3. The first one, I remember I was at middle school, and I can sing, so I have the talent too. Only that I am not singing anymore for a lot of years already. Since I went to the university, I don't sing anymore. But in my childhood, I used to sing and play the piano. So I was part of a choir by Mr. Matilda at the Maria Collegia, MAVO. And we used to sing during the music classes. And he formed a group, like a choir, to sing at a church at Christmas. So the entire school was in the church, and we were the choir that were presenting during the ceremony. So we trained during the days before Christmas, before going to do the Christmas ceremony with school. So we all knew about what we were going to sing. The thing is, at the moment that we were singing, I think it was the song Ave Maria, that at the moment it was silent, and I was like in my own thoughts. I cannot tell you what happened. I was singing something else in the middle of everyone else, and I was like, ah! So the Mr. Matilda that was guiding the choir at that moment was one, shut up. But he was angry at that moment because I was ridiculizing the entire choir, and the choir, the girls and the guys that were in the choir were looking at me like this, like, what? Are you crazy? Why are you doing that? So the entire church was looking at me at that moment that I was singing, and it was not a good part of the song, so I was like literally singing very off tone. So it was a moment where I said, please, the ground needs to open for me to fall in it. I have all eyes on me on that moment, and it was awkward. And Mr. Matilda was angry for me for a while because we have trained, we have practiced, and why in hell are you coming here and singing something that we did not practice and ridiculizing me as the one that are teaching you? So I can never remember that moment in my life. I can laugh at now, but it was not funny, because as you know, I am always the one that people laugh at and talk about and they gossip of and ridiculize me. So it became worse at the middle school. So this was the first embarrassing moment. The second embarrassing moment was Also in middle school, and I told you guys that I don't like exercising because I have a misconnection with that due to all that happened in my childhood at the basic school, and I just feel not confident in doing exercise or any sports. So what happened is that we needed for the teacher's assignment at a place where we need to like run miles, and I needed to run. And what did I do? I was running and I was so tiny, like the wind can blow me away. And every time people were telling me, "You are so tiny, you are so like spaghetti." They called me Betty Spaghetti, Jessie Spaghetti, because I was so like bones. You saw only bones, and people were always making fun of that. So I was running, and the wind, I think it was too hard. I don't know what happened, and I was running, and in a certain moment I fell on the ground, and it was like a slice. So every child laughing and screaming, and so I was so embarrassed that I don't want people to see me. So I faked like I was dead for some minutes. I stayed there with my eyes closed because I wanted the teacher to think that it was worse. It was very bad, but I did not hurt myself or anything. The only thing is that I was hurt emotionally because I was hearing all the guys laughing and telling us, "See, it's so stupid. How can she only be running and the wind is blowing her away?" So I kept on the ground, with my eyes closed, faking that I was dead. And the teacher she was scared, of course, and she came running to me to call, Jasmine, what happened?" And then she said, "Are you hurt? Do you have a headache? Do you have a burn somewhere? A wound somewhere?" "No, so keep going. Let's go. But at that moment, I just faked like I was dead because I was so embarrassed. So that was my second one. And my top one is, did you ever get embarrassed in front of your own family? Now, this is the story where every morning I wake up and my dad brings me to school, or I walk from my home to my school because it was not that far. So one day I overslept, and I woke up like I was very tired, and I woke up on a Saturday. So I was confused about if it was in the middle of the week, if it was Monday or Friday, and I thought that it was in the middle of the week, but it was on a Saturday. So I woke up, and my first reaction was, I need to go to school, I'm late. So I went into the living room, and I know that my grandma is she sleeps over until 9 or 10, but I did not notice because she was there. I did not notice at that moment that it is impossible for my grandma to be awake at this hour. Like it was 7 a.m. In the morning in my mind, but it was 6 at night. So it was the same kind of how do you call it? Outside. So I am telling my dad and my mom that I'm late for school. I need to go to school. So what did my dad do? My dad said to my mom, "No, leave her. Let her think for a while that she needs to go to school." So nobody told me that I was wrong. I needed to go to just go back to sleep because it was Saturday. So what I do, I said I go to shower. Went into the shower. I got my uniform with my bag, my books, and everything. And I told my mom, "I'm not eating. I'm eating at school because I'm late, and the teacher is going to be mad at me." And so I started, and I started walking literally to go away. And when I was at the door at the end of the porch, I heard everyone screaming and laughing and calling me back, Jasmine, come. It was a joke. And for me, it was the most embarrassing joke that they did to me because my brother was there, my sister was there, my grandma was there, my mom was there, and I can literally remember their faces, how they enjoyed the joke. But inside, I was dying. I was feeling so embarrassed, and I cannot remember why I woke up thinking that it was in the middle of the week that I needed to go to school. So these are my 3 top moments where I was embarrassed in my life that I can remember, and I'm a little bit afraid to fail, to not comply with my 100 Facebook lives, and to be embarrassed to the world because I'm telling you all that I need to finish, and I'm worrying about not getting it done for Friday. So I need to do a marathon now to speed it up because I don't want to fail. Okay, so thank you for being here again, for watching, and I'm proceeding with video number 19. See you in a while.